Hello folks, welcome back to Lewis on Film with me, Lewis, and last week the Baftas were announced, so we're going to have a quick run through them. Later on today the Oscars are announced. The Oscars are announced in 4 hours time. I'm very excited about it and I'll be giving my reactions to the Oscar nominations. I'm not going to go through what I think is going to be nominated for the Oscars this year because I think there's just far too much to catch up on since we've been, I've been a bit absent, and I do apologise. But here we are. It's award season. I've got to give my input because it's my specialty, as it were. So the Baftas, then. Let's have a quick run through the Baftas. So let's start with animated. Best animated film at the Baftas, then. So we've got Encanto, obviously. Flea, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm very, very fascinated to see. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it playing anywhere. So please let me know if you know where it's playing in the Midlands, so I can go and check it out. And Luca, which of course, Disney again, really, isn't it? But it's that other one. And Mitchell's vs. the Machines on Netflix. I'm absolutely furious. Ron's Gone Wrong isn't here. To be honest with you, Ron's Gone Wrong is just so good. I think it's much better than Mitchell's vs. the Machines. It's a similar idea. I understand Luca being there. Flea, from what I've seen about it, fair enough. Encanto, I actually think is overrated personally. It's very good. It is very good, but it's overrated in terms of there's great films that have never been nominated for Oscars. I think it's overrated personally. But what do I know? So yeah, what's going to win? I think on merit, unfortunately, I'd say probably Encanto is the favourite, but Flea with an outside chance because I haven't seen it, but given what it is in terms of its subject matter, I can see it being well considered. Let's do best original screenplay next. So, Being the Ricardos by Aaron Sorkin, which is one of my favourites from last year. It's brilliant. I watched it a second time not too long ago, actually, and it was even better. It's a really good script. Belfast, Kenneth Branagh, fair enough. No one's arguing that. Don't Look Up by Adam McKay, yes. A lot of people are criticising Don't Look Up. I thought it was terrific. I really did think it was a fantastic satire. And just missing the point. Okay, what? It didn't miss the point. It got it exactly right, I thought. King Richard by Zach Bailin, yeah. Fine, absolutely fine. And Licorice Pizza by Paul Thomas Anderson. Of course, the man knows how to write a script. What's winning? I'd immediately love to say sort of Being the Ricardos for how well-rounded the script is and how witty the script is, especially given it's about a sitcom. But I think if it doesn't win the major awards, I think possibly Belfast will take it on the basis of it needs to win something. But I think it's down to those two, personally, Being the Ricardos and Belfast. Licorice Pizza, I'd love it to win. I love Licorice Pizza. But I think the script was choppy at times, albeit very good. Adapted screenplay then. I want Coda to win this. I want Coda and Sian Heder to win this. Drive My Car I haven't seen yet. Dune, fair enough, as an adapted project, absolutely. Lost Daughter, I think possibly Lost Daughter might be the one that does win. Maggie Gyllenhaal going behind the camera, of course. Power of the Dog, Jane Campion, fine. But I really want Coda to win. But I think possibly Lost Daughter might be the one that does. Okay, so let's do lead actor. So we've got Adil Akhtar for Ali and Ava, Mahershala Ali for Swan Song, Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog, Leonardo DiCaprio for Don't Look Up, Stephen Graham for Boiling Point, and Will Smith for King Richard. Now, I think a lot of people believe Will Smith's the favourite for this one. I'm a massive Will Smith fan, and I want Will Smith to win, but I actually think it's his least. Everyone's saying it's Will Smith's best performance. It isn't. It isn't. But that isn't to say that if he wins, he doesn't deserve it, because he's had a long career, and that is a great performance. I just don't think it's his best performance that everyone's saying it is. Like I say, I'm a massive Will Smith fan, so there you go. Stephen Graham for Boiling Point was an interesting choice. Great turn, don't get me wrong. Very underplayed to an extent. So yeah, why not? Leonardo DiCaprio, Don't Look Up. He's Leo. You know what you get from him. And he's in that film. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog. He's a lot of people's favourites, I think. A bit too raw for me personally, but you know, that's not nothing against him. I haven't seen Swan Song yet. It's on my list. I haven't touched Apple Plus yet. I still need to watch Tragedy of Macbeth. And Ali and Ava also not seen, I'm afraid. I need to find that somewhere to watch. I've not seen it anywhere. So yeah, again, if you know where I can watch it, please let me know. Support leading actress. Leading actress, yes, let's do that. Lady Gaga, House of Gucci. Now, believe it or not, I haven't seen House of Gucci. It's one of the ones I was looking forward to this year as well, but I haven't seen it. I wasn't able to see it. I'm going to try and catch it somewhere, but there you go. Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza. Well done, her. Seriously. From the band Haim, who I'm actually going to see in July. I'm going to see Haim in July. I'm very excited. Well done, Alana Haim. Yeah, no arguments there for me. I thought she was very, very nicely cast, and it played perfectly to her strengths. So yes, Emilia Jones for Coda. I want her to win. I'm a massive Coda fan. Coda was my favourite film of last year, so I want her to win, but we'll see. She's the underdog on this one. Renate Vesviensiv, is that? I'm not sure how you say it. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Worst person in the world. I haven't seen it again, but it's on my list. It's on my list this week. In fact, I think we're going to see it Wednesday. Yes, very excited. Joanna Scanlan for After Love. Again, I haven't seen it. I really want to. It didn't play anywhere near me when it came out earlier on in the year. It didn't play anywhere near here. So yeah, I'm really annoyed. I need to see it. And Tessa Thompson for Passing, which I loved, by the way. I loved Passing. I thought it was great. A very simple idea, very well done, very cleverly done, with a very clever way of presenting the film. It's black and white, and I thought it was a terrific film. I really did. And I love Rebecca Hall anyway behind the camera, but Tessa Thompson was terrific, and so was Ruth Negga, of course, in the supporting role. More on that in a minute. Let's do supporting role then. Supporting actor. Mike Faist for West Side Story. I walked out of West Side Story and I said, I don't know who that guy is, but I'm now a fan because he was terrific. It was Mike Faist. He was fantastic. He was absolutely brilliant in it. He stole the show from me. I want him to win that. Ciarán Hinds for Belfast. Yes, absolutely yes. But I don't think he'll win. But yes. Troy Kotzer for Coda. I'm down with that if he wins. Again, a massive fan of Coda. I don't think Troy's going to win that one, but worthy of a nod. Woody Norman for Come On, Come On. I haven't seen Come On, Come On. Again, wasn't showing anywhere near here. I need to find it. Jesse Plemons for Power of the Dog. I'll talk about that in a second. Cody Smith-McPhee for Power of the Dog. So everyone from Power of the Dog, all the big players from Power of the Dog have got nominations. Jesse Plemons is an interesting one for me. I'm not really a fan of his. I've watched so many of his films. He's in a lot now. He's a very popular actor, and I respect him. I just don't think he's overtly that good. Maybe I'm being very, very horrible there, but there's something about him that doesn't sit with me. I thought he was very fun in the Jungle Cruise. And no one mentioning the fact that he was playing a German character in this day and age when you're not allowed to be something without being something. I don't know. Cody Smith-McPhee, yeah, fine. He's also up for the Rising Star Award. He's been a Rising Star for years. He has. He's been around for years. Now he's in this film. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Mike Faist is my choice personally, but there you go. Supporting actress then. Supporting actress. We've got Catriona Balfe for Belfast, Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter, Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, and Dowd for Mass, and Angelou Ellis. I'm so sorry. And Ruth Negga for Passing. King Richard was Miss Alice. So Catriona Balfe, I'm a big fan because she's in Outlander. which we love. Jessie Buckley, I'm also a big fan of because she was in Wild Rose a couple of years ago, and she's done very, very well for herself in the last couple of years as well. I don't think she's going to win this, but deserves a mention. Ariana DeBose is the one who probably could win. She's been doing very, very well. I haven't seen Mass, but again, I know where to watch that, so I will be watching that this week. Miss Ellis from King Richard, yes. Absolutely, yeah. I think she was the perfect counterbalance to Will Smith in that film. I'd be no problem at all if that wins. And Ruth Negga for Passing. Again, big fan of Ruth Negga. Because she was in Loving a couple of years ago, which got her an Oscar nomination. And again, Passing was great. I think if Ruth Negga won that, I wouldn't be surprised, because I thought she was terrific in it. So yes, all good there. Let's move on. Cinematography then. Now, immediately I want to say that Dune would win this, and of course it's nominated. Nightmare Alley, No Time to Die, which I agree with, but no, it is not winning. It's not. Power of the Dog and Tragedy of Macbeth. I think Tragedy of Macbeth probably edges it. I haven't seen it, but obviously having seen clips of it, it deserves to be up there. But it might be also the same token of it's up there, but so was The Lighthouse a couple of years ago. It was there to get a nomination to show how good it was, but it's not going to win. I don't know if I agree with that. I think it should win, personally, based on what I've seen. It's the only one of the films I haven't seen. I don't think Nightmare Alley, as good as the cinematography of Nightmare Alley is, I don't think it's going to win. Dune probably, like I say, they've done a lot with Dune, which is worthy of praise. So yes, possibly, but given that sort of films of its scale generally don't win that prize for some reason, I don't know. I'm torn on that one. No Time to Die isn't going to win. Nightmare Alley isn't going to win. Power of the Dog might, but I don't think it's... Again, just the visuals aren't impactful to the story enough for it to warrant its win. Whereas the Tragedy of Macbeth, just from the clips, does do that, as does Dune. I think it's between Dune and Tragedy of Macbeth myself. Moving on then, so we're just doing the main ones here. So let's go to Best Director then. After Love, Aleem Khan. Again, I haven't seen After Love, but I'll from what I have seen about it and heard about it, fair enough. It's one hell of a subject matter that deserves looking at. Drive My Car, I haven't seen. I'm very sorry. Happening, I hadn't even heard of until at the BAFTAs. I'm very ashamed. I fully admit that I need to be ashamed on that one. So I need to go and find that one and have a look. Licorice Pizza, he's always up there, isn't he? Every time he makes a film, he's always up there, nominated for something and going for the big awards. He's not won one yet, Paul Thomas Anderson. Could this be the one? It could be. It could be. Or the returning Jane Campion, of course, also could be. Would only be the third woman to win the Oscar. That could play in her favour quite nicely, I think. And Titan, Julia Ducournau. I haven't seen Raw. I'm sorry to say, I haven't seen Titan either. Titan looks more interesting to me than Raw did, but yeah, I need to see both. So yeah, we'll come back to that one. But of the ones there that I have seen, I personally would say Paul Thomas Anderson, but Jane Campion, yeah, fair enough. So let's end on best film then. We're doing the major categories only. So we've got Belfast, Don't Look Up, Dune, Licorice Pizza and Power of the Dog. I don't think Dune's good enough to win Best Picture, to be honest with you. Wait. No, Dune was in my top 10 of the year. It really was. I know how good Dune is, but I think it's going to be a Lord of the Rings case. Lord of the Rings was nominated for everything. Every time, all the Lord of the Rings films were nominated for everything, but the last film won them all. I think it'll be the same again. Personally, I think that June 2, when it gets released and everyone's got a new favourite film, I think then we'll see success for it. But I don't think it's here and I don't think it's yet. Belfast seems to be the favourite. It's certainly an audience favourite, and it's certainly a critic's favourite. So, best of both worlds. It's a safe bet, so shall we say? I've seen better films win Best Picture. I've seen worse films win Best Picture. So, but I like Belfast. I liked it. A couple of bits are a bit jarring. Don't quite work the way I think that they would have liked it to be a bit smoother. But it's a very good film. Don't Look Up. Fine. I'm surprised it actually got a Best Picture nod, to be honest with you. It's one of those Marmite films, either you love it or you hate it, but I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. So I agree completely. I don't think it's going to win, but, there you go. Licorice Pizza. No. I don't think it'll win Best Picture because it's too... what can I say about it? It's just too... It's too wild. It's a bit too wild and wonderful to win, and self purposely weird. And that is Paul Thomas Anderson. That's the way he is, and I get that. But I just don't think it's going to win Best Picture for that reason. In terms of exploring teenagers in love at summertime, yes, it ticks every box. But it also is kind of like a bit of a drug trip. Like, you don't know how you got to this point, but it keeps going once you get there. So yeah, and Power of the Dog. Why not? Again, I think it's between Belfast and Power of the Dog, two very contrasting stories of family and your home and what's yours. And I'm down with either of them winning it, to be frank. Belfast probably edges it, but Power of the Dog, yes. I think it's going to come down to one of the family films. Simple as that. I guess June technically is a family film, and now I think about it in that regard. But Power of the Dog or Belfast. Okay, folks. So there's the BAFTAs. Okay, folks. So there's the BAFTAs. There's my opinion. I've still got a lot to see in the coming weeks, so I will be doing so. I need to check out a lot. Obviously, there's other categories: the outstanding British film, short film, film not in the English language. I still need to see a lot of them. Some of them aren't even out yet. Cyrano is one that's coming out, and I really, really want to see that. So it's going to be fun. The Oscars are later. The Oscars are what I'm more excited about, of course. So later on, I will be bringing you my thoughts on the nominations for the Oscars and who I think is going to win. So come back later and check out the Oscars.